Alright, we are back here with the sequel to Angels Fallen. Angels Fallen, Warriors of Peace. I think this one is worse. Definitely worse. I mean, they got Cuba Gooding Jr. Mostly because dude was outright cancelled because he is pretty terrible. So that's what they got him, which kind of getting someone like that. This is a American copy because and it's only DVD. It's all I could find. I mostly bought it because I was like, I've already got the other film, so I'm I gotta go fuck another film. It's annoying. Otherwise, I'm just like, damn, my need for completion. I do like to complete. Anyway. This one. Ooh, I think this one... I think it's decent. No, to be fair, Cuba Gooding Jr. is pretty decent. He's replacing Michael Madsen from the first film. For some reason. The main character is also called Gabriel. Just like the first film. For some reason. I mean... We'll probably get into spoilers. I'd say this one is definitely worse. And though I will say, so the character from the previous film, who is now, fully the bad guy throughout the entire film, is really good as a bad guy. I really do like him as a bad guy, and seeing him throughout the entire film as a bad guy is an improvement. I will say that, 'cause the previous film was just literally random. Well, the villain that gets the most screen time is just the random. I can't remember which horseman she was, but she was the one who got Bobachi. And the one that talks the most, I guess, until the end of the film. But this one, yeah. I mean, I would have liked more connection to the first one. Maybe they just couldn't get people back, which I kind of find hard to believe. I think Denise Richards in this does replace the character from the previous film. Because they mentioned, like, oh, I thought we were expecting this guy, and then we got you. But she's good in the film. Yeah. Though I prefer the character in the first film. He was really good. I forgot to mention it in that review. I was like, oh, yeah, he had some of the best scenes. This one, yeah. She's right. She's pretty good. I mean, it's probably one of the better scenes in the film. They kind of do repeat the same kind of thing of her getting attacked with all in her kind of, I wouldn't say laboratory, more kind of the kind of weapon warehouse you see in like films. You always see that kind of weapon warehouse type thing of just, oh, this is where the guy who's really good with weapons and knows the weapons kind of shows them up for you and goes, oh, would you like one of these? This gun. This is gun, shoot, shoot, bang, bang, bang. That's how they speak. The gun, choo choo, bang, 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 bang. Yes. Yeah. So how her getting attacked is kind of just a repeat of the previous film. So the Warriors of Peace aren't our main characters. They're another group. Which, again, that feels like... It feels like you're more setting the Warriors of Peace to be the characters from the previous film. I guess there wasn't... I'm trying to think how many of them survived. I think only one survived. So it would have been nice to have, I don't know, the Warriors of Peace have at least one of the characters from the previous film. Again, it just feels like it's like, why do you not have them back? I know the first one came out early 2020, so obviously it took a while for a sequel to come out, because I don't know if you noticed, there was a bit of a lull in filmmaking at the time. People were, not going out to make films. So, maybe that had played a factor? No idea. I don't think there's any commentary on this one. No, we got some deleted scenes, which is more than the previous one. The previous one just had trailers, which are alright, but yeah, it's like, well, why? Why would I watch trailers of a film I've already seen? Oh me. Yeah, they do have a random. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the other guy on the cover, Randy Coulter, who fights some random Nazis and then gets his soul taken basically by the main villain. It's like, what are we saying here? Like, why would you set him up as like? Are you setting up as like a good character that's been, accidentally caught up by this bad guy? What are you saying with that? It's like, we're not saying anything because we're not going to tell you. Oh, okay, that's weird. Just not telling us or not doing anything with that. Okay, fine. Fine, if that's what you want to do. That just seems weird. Just as a plot point, like, why? And we do see a kind of the main villains, kind of, very much a kind of devil seducing characters to be like, oh, I bet you join the evil side because we've got cookies. Cookies are nice. You like cookies? Like, well, I do like cookies. But that one was literally like, oh, you beat me in a fight. I'll give you some money or something, and if you lose, I get your soul. They all become kind of demons. I will say, the effects in this film are actually really good for this kind of low budget thing. I want to say they used Unreal Engine. I don't know. It definitely looks like it. It was actually quite impressive for a low budget film like this. It's pretty impressive. I will say the box art is a lie. Obviously, these three characters never meet. That's fine. That's fine. That happens. Put people in front. That's fine. This is shitty AI generation. I can tell you that 100% off. That is 100% shitty AI generation. This is like showing in a post-apocalyptic world. Nope. Also not in the film. So the whole box art is a complete lie. I dislike that just off the bat. So I was like, oh, because for me, I like post-apocalyptic films. I know it's weird. I generally don't like films that are quite sad, but a lot of times I'm just like, I like post-apocalyptic settings, just as a setting of just like, oh, that's interesting. Wow, sure glad I don't live in that kind of setting. Yeah. Again, the main characters are alright. Yeah. They kind of are just almost carbon copies of the characters in the first film. So it's like, cool. Did you kind of regret killing them off in the first one? It feels like they were setting up something. We'll say spoilers. Our main villain does end up losing, so I don't know what's going to happen there. I think the devil shows up, right? He just goes, enough of you. Eventually, he takes it. So I'm just trying to riff on what the fuck happened at the end. This film was rather forgettable, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it covers everything. It's not great. I said with the previous one, it's not that heavy-handed with the religion stuff, which is, I was kind of expecting, which is nice. But ultimately, it's kind of forgettable. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. I'm going to say to you all, live long and prosper. I'm not sure what I'm doing next. I will have to have a look at my collection. I haven't bought anything in a bit, but I've still got quite a collection to get through. So we'll see what I feel like. But for now, I say to you all, Farewell.